name is Sarah Cadis. Today I'm here to tell you about what I've learned in Professor Agosta's speech class this semester. I've learned a multitude of skills that will be extremely important throughout my future career. In my opinion, 5 of the most essential are staying calm, having confidence and knowledge of your speech topic, not relying on your note cards too much, not stumbling on your words, and lastly, keeping it concise. I found a few examples from my speeches that show my mistakes and show my growths in these areas. I'm about to show you, it'll be obvious I was too focused on my note cards here. I keep looking down to read my speech and only make eye contact with the audience a couple of times for only a quick second throughout the whole speech.
Who has found success on land and in the water. He is a former 4-year member of Saline High School's swimming team, which he helped lead to a state championship.
This video shows an incredible amount of improvement from the last. My confidence in speaking in front of crowds, saying my speech, and my ability to manage multiple things while I'm in front of the audience has improved so much. This semester I've learned how to successfully talk to an audience while referring to who I am talking about on a PowerPoint behind me, not looking back at my note cards for too long, and seamlessly looking up to make eye contact with the audience.
Popular belief and assumption, not all of us wrestlers look like Katrin, Matt, and Kara out there. Most of us can't squat as much as Matt or anything close to it, and as much as I wish I did, not a lot of us have arms, abs, or legs like Kara and Katrin.
Now for the second point, having confidence in your knowledge of the speech topic. This point goes along with the first point I've already made. If you do not have confidence in yourself that you know the material you're presenting on, it'll most likely result in you needing to constantly look down and read from the paper instead of remembering the facts in your mind.
Of the Carnegie Steel Company, Moore's National Steel Company, and 8 other companies in 1901, J.P. Morgan founded U.S. Steel for the price of $492 million, which today would translate to about $14.5 billion. U.S. Steel is the largest.
The key to having confidence in yourself during a speech is preparation. You'll be able to see from the next video, my sales pitch speech, that I spent a lot of time researching the product, asking family and friends who've tried the product what their opinion is on it, and most of all, I said this speech to myself many times before I actually did it until I could almost say the whole thing without looking down at my notes.
Jenny's delivers. You can go on their website and you can pick out pints, whatever flavors you want, and they'll deliver it. They'll deliver it to your house, deliver it to your dorm, probably even deliver it to this classroom. Well, maybe not, but you guys get what I mean.
The next point I would like to talk about is not stumbling on your words too much. Despite how smart the big words will make you feel and sound, you should make sure you can pronounce them consistently before actually doing the presentation. You're not going to get them mixed up mid-speech. This also goes back to my first point. When you stumble, you tend to look down at your notes, and to the second point, your confidence goes down as you start to mess up more. So the next video I'd like to show you is an example of where I'm going too fast and using a few too many big words where I end up stumbling and looking down and losing a little bit of confidence in myself as the speech goes on.
Another dream of this man is they're so big. This man's dreams are so big that he also wants to own his, if it is possible, he wants to own his own company someday.
No one is perfect, but as you can see from the partner introduction speech clip I just showed you, I stumbled on my words quite a bit. I wasn't prepared and I was rushing to get the words out, which ultimately did not end up well. In the next video clip, I make a clear and concise statement with minimal mistakes that makes it easy for the audience to understand the point I am trying to get across.
Through it all, Jason was smiling the whole time, no matter how bad he felt whenever we were there to visit him. And this is exactly what I've learned from Jason, even before his surgery, that you should always look at the positives in life, no matter what. And
the point is to not ramble. Just keep it concise. Do not just rattle off a lot of facts about your topic, because depending on your audience's knowledge of the topic, they may not even know what you're talking about, or they may find it completely unnecessary if they kind of have knowledge on it. So in this next clip, the sales pitch speech, I kind of go off on a tangent and just start saying facts about my product, which is not what I should have done.
Jenny's is a great choice of ice cream. It's a great alternative to most of the stuff that's out there today, because most of the big name brand ice creams, like the first list of ingredients, well, there's pumped with preservatives and not so natural ingredients. But
in the last video, you could tell I was just beginning to ramble on about the ice cream by where my eyes were and how I started engaging my hands like this. A good example of keeping it concise was the Ignite speech. During this next clip, I get to the most important points of the topic across in 15 seconds. Talk about concise.
Jeff loves unicorns, the poop emoji, and he enjoys tickling Caitlin and I when we least expect it. He's one of my 2 coaches, and he's become one of the most influential people in my life. He's extremely selfless, and he's always there whether I need a hug, a high five, or a tickle. Through his empowering words and wild personality, he's taught me that I am one of a kind and I am perfect just the way I am.
I think my last point is the most important. Staying calm and, depending on the subject, have a little bit of fun. It's important to not be too hard on yourself with these kinds of things. Staying calm and clearing your head is one of the best things you can do to be successful. First speech we did, the partner introduction speech, I was nowhere near the time expectancy. I rushed way too much and was extremely nervous. The next video is only a clip of that speech, but throughout the whole thing, I was so nervous and spoke way too fast.
Former four-year member of Saline High School's swimming team, which he helped lead to a state championship in one of those 4 years.
The next example comes from my Ignite speech. It's really evident that I'm calm and collected in front of the audience by the tone in my voice and the jokes that I'm cracking with the audience.
Your first thought when I say CrossFit is probably some crazy people doing some crazy hard workout that could be considered torture. It's also guys probably lifting super heavy weights, and as much as you boys won't admit it, it's probably girls who could beat you in a workout.
That's all I have for you guys today. These are just some of the essential skills I think are necessary as we step into our future. Always remember to have confidence in yourself and your knowledge, stay calm, and add a little personality to your speech if you can. Don't focus on your note cards too much, don't stumble on your words, and always keep it concise. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for a good laugh and some of the bloopers I have from trying to make this project. First speech we did in class, the partner introduction speech, I was nowhere near the time expectancy. I was extremely rushed and I was way nervous, and inside my head, way nervous? That's not the correct grammar, Sarah. The point I'd like to cover is to just not The fourth point is to not ramble. Just keep it concise. Do not just rattle off a lot of facts about your topic, because depending on your audience's knowledge on the topic, they may not even know what you're talking about. Or if they are a little bit